The WNBA Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Play just $5. Get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with code NBA SGPN. Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of the WNBA Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. No, me, no, the voice of the guy. It's me, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. Oh, excuse me, everybody. Don't mind. I'm just cleaning up around here. It is just so dirty in here. I just gotta straighten up a little bit around here. It's getting, man, what is this? Who broke the thermometer? Somebody done broke a thermometer on the floor. It's glass and mercury everywhere. Scott. The consideration? No consideration from folks around here, but they just leave me with the broom to sweep things up. It's perfectly fine. Cleaning things up out of here. Much like the WNBA Finals. Scott Reichel. Scott, what's going on?
Scotty, beat me up.
Surprise.
Yeah, doing pretty well. To be honest, I forgot what you played.
Oh no. This is literally me sweeping the Aces because the Aces are up 3-0 in the NBA. I mean,
I wasn't sure if you were doing a lock and dog sweep or if you're talking about the Mercury
no.
maybe not winning a game. That's why I wasn't sure.
No, the picks have been horrible. For me, the kiss of death. Go ahead and fade everything I give out. Follow Scott. Scott knows what he's talking about. But me and this Aces team.
That got dicey a bit, though, didn't it?
Oh, it did, but
Asia doing Asia.
I just keep going back to this Aces win the title future, and I'm like, oh, hello, you're right there. Stan the man. Stan hasn't said it. Is somebody check on Stan? Stan did like a tweet, Scott. So
I know he's still alive.
I know he's alive. I know Stan's alive. I think Stan has now gone full. I'm not jinxing this mode, and he just said, "I'm not saying anything for the finals. I'm just waiting until it's over." But Stan has just straight up said, "I'm not saying anything. I want everybody to know that." Dude. I mean, it's really hard. It's really hard not to say A'ja Wilson is the best player ever.
I think she just is.
So
I mean, we said that before the game yesterday. She had 34 and the game winner.
But now it's getting to a point where, again, if you say that A'ja, like you say Maya Moore, Candace Parker, whoever, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, all right, like, I'm gonna hear you. Now I'm about to just start chastising people for not saying she's the best player.
I mean, I was kind of chastising people already. I mean, Maya's Maya, so that's the only person I would consider in that conversation. No offense to Candace. You're just not as good as A'ja Wilson was. It is what it is. They played similar positions, so you have to factor in positions too. And you're going to look at stats, and of course, the front court's going to have an easier time scoring than the back court. So that's kind of the argument there for actual positions for Maya, and the fact that she retired early. But A'ja is just unstoppable. I mean, there's nothing else to really add. She won her 4th MVP, might win another title. Shout out to ESPN, by the way, who was interviewing Jackie after the game 3. The game 3. I don't know if you saw this. Did you see this?
Yeah, it was SVP and Jackie.
Did you see the banner ESPN was showing during the interview?
What did it say?
They said the Aces were 1 game away from repeating as champions.
Oh, really?
They are not champions. The Liberty are the champions. So ESPN, for an actual organization that's trying to promote women's basketball, you might want to fact check basic information.
Yeah,
like who won the title last year? That might be a basic piece of information, but I'm getting sidetracked. A'ja hit the game-winning shot. She bailed her team out. Shout out to Chelsea, though, who had the nice and one layup towards the end. Did miss the free throw, didn't matter. Bonner had a monster game, hit the big game.
I know, man. I took a shot on everybody but Bonner. Oh,
She was great, but the real story of the game, you could argue, besides the fact that the Aces almost blew another game in the fourth quarter, Satu got hurt, and Bonner tried to carry the damn team, and unfortunately, they fell just a bit short.
Yeah, Khalil Copper came up big, 11 straight points right after Satu went down. That really cut that lead. Big part is, the coaching. No use of a timeout again by Nate Tibbetts for that last possession. Now, they did get the look that they want. They got AT driving on Gustafson, and she's got to just finish that. And then you had the other coming back down the court the other way. Becky Hammond let them play it out and let them play it out and let them play it out. And then it was 5 seconds left, and Jackie Young had the ball, and it didn't look like they were doing anything with it. And AT was coming over for help, and she called timeout. Kudos.
Yeah.
Because with that timeout, 5 seconds, get the ball to your best player. She takes the shot, wins the game. It's like every single move that Nate Tibbetts kind of does in this series, Becky Hammond has come back and retaliated, and they have been better. It's getting dangerously close to understand what this Mercury team can do to win this, but we'll talk about that in just a second. I have to remind everybody that you can go get this podcast and all the podcasts in the Sports Gambling Podcast Network on our app. The SGPN app is available in the App Store or the Google Play Store, so make sure you go tap in and get that today.
Did you have any other takeaways from Game 3? Because it just felt like the Mercury
We could just throw it in.
up. Well,
we could just throw it in the Game 1 breakdown and just talk, because it's all going to go into the breakdown of what does this Mercury team have left. The Aces are on the road for a Game 4 of the WNBA Finals. They host a 3-0 lead. Aces are laying 2 on the road here. 164.5 is the total. Satu Sabali probably more than likely not going to play with a concussion, or at least still in concussion protocol. So, with that being said, it gets harder. And the only thing that I can credit from that last game to the Phoenix Mercury is that they never gave up.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately why, I feel like at this point, it's kind of foolish to put anything on the Mercury. But, they prove to you that this team is never going to give up. They are going to continue to battle all the way. Satu Sabali goes down, who's actually been torching this Aces team for the whole series. And then Khalil Copper comes in and steps in and gives them 11 straight.
Yeah, for reference, the Aces did lead by 17-plus points. That was the biggest lead. And the Mercury did outscore the Aces 29-14. They lost the game, but at least they brought it all the way back from 17 down to tie it. So there is some type of pride there. But the first half effort was a joke. When you mentioned that separately.
Yep. They did not show up in the first half, really put themselves behind the 8 ball. It seems
55 points. Come on. You can't allow 55 in your home building in a must-win game in the first half.
Yeah.
That's a franchise record, I think, for points allowed in the first half in the playoffs. Embarrassing. For a must-win game, I know the Aces are talented and all. You can't allow 55 and fall behind 17. That can't happen.
I feel like now they're just about to start getting desperate and doubling Asia and just like they have no moves. They have no moves. They have no moves left. They can't stop her. There's no chance that they have to stop her. It's just hoping that everybody else isn't going. And Jewel Lloyd, shout out to Jewel Lloyd, started the game with 4 threes. And so that was already hard to overcome. Then you had, luckily, Dana Evans was inconsistent and fouled out because she looked like she would have been able to give them a little bit of spark in the fourth quarter and some extra offense. She got up out of there early. Like, Jackie's going to be Jackie. Chelsea's going to be Chelsea. It's just too much. It just
even
feels
Chelsea
like it's too much.
Chelsea wasn't great last game either. It didn't matter. She had 11 points the big end, 1 towards the end, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. She didn't even have that great of a game. They still scored 90.
The Mercury still have not beaten the Aces with Asia Wilson in the lineup this season.
Yeah. They can't guard her. AT, we know, is a very good player, but there are levels here. Nobody can guard Asia Wilson on this entire team.
You know what? I've been so cold in the finals game by game that, you know what? If I jinx them, oh well.
You got the brooms out? Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Let's just go ahead and clean up around here, Scott. Let's go celebrate. We're going to have a lot of extra money in the bank account. after this last game, Scott. I don't know what they're supposed to do, man. No Satu either. Satu's been killing. She's been killing.
And it wasn't even like a slight injury. She smashed her head into somebody's knee and got carried off the court. I'm assuming she's going to be out for multiple games at this point. Full protocol. It didn't look good. And not only was she not coming back into the game, she wasn't even on the bench. They just took her out of the arena to take care of her. So she might be out for a couple weeks. That did not look good. That looked like an NFL whiplash. That was not what you wanted to see for a player who was absolutely torching this team. She had 24 in 32 minutes. She left early. I got lucky, though. That's why you shop your lines. A BetMGM 7.5 RA. Finished with 8, and she got injured. So respect to Satu for going over before she got hurt. But once again, shop your lines to cash my lock for the show. But with Satu being efficient against this team and being effective, they didn't have many areas of success against this Aces team in the first place. And now they ended up losing their second best weapon on the entire roster. Can I say that? I mean, she's been playing like it. You could argue she's been playing like number 1 for a couple games because AT's points have not been that impressive. I know she was assist away from a triple-double in the Game 3 loss, but with Satu not playing, Sammy got brought up by Timeout Sports, and I've been roasting her all series. Yes, I know she might be hurt, but at the same point, she once again did not score. She's 2 for 16 in the finals.
Out on
31 minutes. She's played 61 minutes. She has 6 points. And yet she played 25 minutes in the loss in Game 3. If she can't shoot, she shouldn't be out there. But the counterpoint is, what else do you have? I was countering, asking for more Loxa, asking for at least something. You got to get creative. You got to throw people out there at this point and hope somebody gives you a spark. Because right now, Sammy is not giving it to you. You ended up playing max 7 minutes. Satu got hurt. Reinvent the wheel. As you said, with Asia in the lineup, they are over. They have not won a single game this season with Asia in the lineup for the Aces. Start throwing people out there. Try something. Reduce minutes on Sammy. I think you have to play Bonner at this point. Even if I'm not going to be, I'd say, expecting consistency out of her. She 25 and 10. Throw her out there. You don't have a choice. But for the other bench players, you got to start trying something new. Because what you're doing right now is Sammy, who's injured, playing 20-plus minutes a game, giving you nothing, is not going to help you win. Do we agree on that? Down 3-0, just start getting creative? What else do you
I think this has been a coaching masterclass of Becky Hammond coaching circles around Nate Tibbetts series. And that's another reason why I think it's over, because I just don't think he's making the adjustment. I think it's something that he'll look into for next season of where he could be better as a coach, and just know that, there were multiple times in Game 2 that he could have called timeout and ended some runs and gave his team a boost, and he didn't. There was the time in Game 3 at the end of the game that he could have gotten himself a chance to call a timeout and put the ball in Kalia Copper's hand. Granted, AT had a great look at the basket, but we know when he gets the last shot, he wants to put the ball in Kalia Copper's hand, and she potentially could have did something on that last possession, but we'll never know. He didn't call timeout. He just kind of let him play it through. So he's constantly letting him play it through, and Becky Hammond is just countering each and every step of the way, every move he does. So I am now officially a Game 4 when they're down 3-0, and as I hold a Aces championship ticket from preseason.
We have 4 shots to get the ticket in. We have 4 shots now, so we'll see what happens. But
I wouldn't be surprised if this is the letdown. I really wouldn't. The Aces have the fact that they let them back into the game in the 4th says enough about how the Aces have played it all season.
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
With that, still haven't lost. still not losing these games to them. So I love to zig where people zag, but I can't get off the Aces right now. I have to take the Aces.
So I initially went into the game hoping to have a case for the Mercury because I thought it was a great letdown spot, as you said. I like the 4th quarter effort, and I'm hoping the officiating just like forces a Game 5.
That would be great.
You extended the series to 7 games just to see your first sweep in 20-something. Like, that's not what you want to see. Like, it's just an ass kicking. The
But it
first
would
time you
also
extend,
play into the poor leadership that the WNBA has in all of their decision making. It was a horrible decision to make the first round 1-1-1 without having conferences back, and you saw that in the Mercury and the Liberty having to travel in that first series. It was a poor decision to start the 7-game series here. As you can see, we're 3 games tonight in the finals. So like everything just keeps backfiring. They wanted the home thing for Caitlin Clark to play in a home game, and she didn't even play because she was hurt. Every decision the WNBA brass has made has backfired on them. And that's why I'm also committed to the sweep, because they thought, oh, this would be great. We're going to get extra games and we're going to get more money. No, you're getting 4 games this year.
yeah, pretty much. I wanted to make an argument for maybe officiating helping the Mercury out, but I don't know if it actually matters. The fact is, every game's gone over for one big reason. They can't guard this damn team. The Aces are getting so many open looks the entire series, and it feels like whatever adjustments that they're trying to make for the Mercury. Have you noticed any defensively? Because it feels like the Aces walk into 85 every game.
I mean, they can't stop Asia. You're not.
Yeah, and
I
once
mean,
you
you
can't
can't
stop the best
double her.
player of all time, what are you supposed to
Yeah.
do?
And then it just begins to create. Her assists have been good. They begins to create for everybody else. You tried to take the ball out of Chelsea Gray's hand, and what happened? Jackie Young had the big assist game, and Jackie Young was carrying the offense from a playmaking standpoint. Like, what other moves do you have? There are no moves. You just gotta hope and pray that the Aces have a down shooting day, and they just get complacent and they say, all right, we'll just win it on our home floor. But like, if the Aces are coming in this game locked. And I don't know if you saw Asia Wilson's tunnel walk before the game, but she looked like she gaslit herself into thinking that they were down 2 games to none.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're supposed. I don't know.
Even the
I don't know.
game winner, she wasn't jumping around. She just had the tongue out like Jordan, just kind of ready to roll. I think that Asia is going to dominate every game she plays in the series.
Mhm.
I do want to point out, though, since I'll put you on the spot, we're talking about the Mercury are starting to run out of moves because Satu is now out. Whitcomb is either extremely injured or just breaking every shot. What would you do? Because I'm mentioning throwing out random bench players hoping for the best. Would you do the same thing? Because I don't know what else you can do. Of course, you can't really stop the star power the Aces have. You've proven that because they've been scoring a bunch of points in every game. What are you supposed to do? I think Whitcomb's clearly hurt. I think if she's going to play, it has to be like 15 minutes. 25 is way too many. But you have injuries now. Like, what do you do? Do you play Kalani more? Do you play a couple people you haven't played in a while? I mean, Held hasn't played since the Liberty series. Loxa, I think you got to try something, right? Or do we agree on that? Because right now, the current rotation that you have is not good enough to beat this team. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, I would say, what do?
Yeah.
You stand on the side of the road and you cheer as the winners go by. That's it. That's all you do. Stand on the side of
See,
the road.
I thought you were going to make a
cheers the winners go by.
hitchhiking joke to leave the arena as soon as possible, but that works
Nope.
too.
Stand on the side of the road. Cheers the winners go by. Total sitting here at 164.5. I'm assuming you're on Aces.
It's such a great spot for the league to manufacture a Game 5, but I'll go with the Aces. I think if I was going to go for the Mercury, it'd be a team total overplay. Pick a high-scoring game, go from there, and if the officiating helps you out, then it helps you out. But Bonner had a masterclass. They still lost. AT scored 14, can't get to that 15 points, but she was 1 assist away from a triple-double. So she had herself, a classic AT all-around game, and none of it mattered because Asia had 34 and 14. So I guess I'm on the Aces as well. I like the over. I just see points because why would I assume an under when every game's gone over pretty easily? Must-win game at home. You give up 55 in the first half. You give up 90 in a must-win game. I got to go over. I think this total's too low.
Shout out to Devontae. Sweating out Jewel Lloyd, 3-point leader. Battling head-to-head with Kalia Copper right now.
Yeah. Shout out to Sammy, by the way, for wanting no piece of that race.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. 164.5. I'm sorry. I don't know how we can do anything other than over here. Like
I haven't
said,
seen any defensive adjustments from the Mercury the entire
if you
season.
play the Mercury, you might as well play the under and just say that the Aces have like some
An
type
off
of
night, yeah.
just have the off night. That's if you're betting Mercury, that's what you're banking on. I don't know what basketball sense tells you the Mercury's about to win this game right now, but you're banking on the Aces just having the off night and getting complacent as teams do, up 3-0. You know, sweeps don't happen every day, but again, Mercury have not beaten the Aces this season with Asia Wilson in the lineup. All right, player props.
Do you want to do a read first?
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about MyBookie.ag, your place to bet every single sport, including the NFL, college football, WNBA, MLB playoffs are rolling. Heard the Yankees are out. Sorry about that, Scott.
It's fine. I watched it. It wasn't really a shock. The entire game was just them getting their asses kicked. So I kind of just braced myself early and nothing changed.
Okay.
So it wasn't like a shocking last inning home run. They just got killed the entire game. It is what it is.
All right. Blue Jays, move on. Interesting. Blue Jays. All right. Easy deposit, get lightning fast payouts with cryptocurrency. Head over to mybookie.ag, promo code SGPN for 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Novig, America's #1 sports prediction market. You're getting the best prices in the market with Novig, available in 35 plus states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend just $5 over there. Use our promo code SGPN, our promo code SGPN over there at the Novig app. Download it, get in on the action. Novig, promo code SGPN. All right, let's dive into some player props here, Scott.
Is there anything we want to do differently? I feel like every game's been the exact same.
That's a great point. Is there anything that we do want to do? Well, for sure, I'm out on the Sammy Whitcomb stakes. You're already ahead on that. Good job there. And because I'm out, that means that of course this is the game where she hits 4 threes. Anything else we want to do different? Well, we can't take Satsu anymore. And Kalia Copper. I don't think we took it last game. Did we take it last game? We did take it last game. Either way, add Kalia Copper back in there at 17.5 points. Just
by the way, shout out to Copper, who, if you had the market, only had 2 RA in game 3.
There we go. So Kalia Copper, but yep, sticking with the Chelsea Gray assist here. I think we are sticking with all Jewel Lloyd props. We're sticking with Asia Wilson over on the points, over on the rebounds.
Do you think AT goes down swinging? Because she was 1 assist away from.
Oh, she has to. There's no Satu. She has to.
I think she has to. So, are we going for PRA for AT and just hoping that she says, "Look, if we're gonna lose, I'm gonna get mine," and she might end up with 40 PRA anyway?
I mean, I just think it's just the player that she is.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with the PRA.
If anybody was curious, by the way, triple double is plus 310. Too short for me. But
they took an assist away from her last night. I was very annoyed about that. I was watching.
I don't remember which assist they took away though, but I did notice.
Yeah, and I was trying to figure out which one they took away too, and it's still they never even went back and stat corrected. They took it away and never gave it back.
Yeah,
crazy.
Do you like Jackie Points at 17
Oh, where's Nalissa? Run Nalissa back again on the rebounds. She had like 5 rebounds to start the game.
Yeah.
So run Nalissa's rebounds prop back at run back. Yeah, run that back. Whatever.
I do want to point out, by the way, Jewel is no longer at a reasonable price for 1.5 threes. It was like minus 130 something last episode when we talked about it. Mm-hmm. Now 1.5's minus 195. 2.5 though is about plus 168, which I don't mind. She has had 3+ and 2 straight, but the 1.5 was just a gift, and unfortunately, that gift has ended.
Devontae needs the 2.5. I'm not going to say anything because when I say anything positive on here about Jewel, she chooses to not show up. But when I bet her in silence, has a good day. So
I forgot what the exact race is right now. She's winning, but I don't know by how much.
What, the 3-point race?
Yeah, she's
I
ahead of
think
Copper, right?
I think Copper is up by 1.
Copper's up 1. Okay.
I think if I'm doing the math, because she had 4 this last game, she had 3 the game before that, she had 2 the game before that, so she should be at 9. Copper had 5 the first game, I believe, and then I think she had like 1 last night and 3 before that.
That's correct. So Copper's at 9.
Yeah, so it's 9 and 9. There we go.
Okay, so it's tied.
What a sweat. What a sweat. Shout out to Devontae. All right. Yeah, that's it for me. I think we Jackie Young points still playing that. Yeah. We're not changing anything.
I don't think there's a reason to.
No.
I think Bonner might go down swinging, but her points have been bumped up to 14.5. Then again, is she just going to be playing a ton of minutes because she's actually just taking Satu's spot? So I thought about maybe going for a crazy like Bonner play. I was dead wrong on the rebounds. I did like the under, and she had 10. That was not even close. But rebounds are at 6.5. Overs plus 105. Throwing it out there.
If they open up West Bell threes, maybe, because she's going to be forced to get some minutes again.
I doubt she ends up getting props, but we can hope.
Well, she's had props this season, so
this season, yes, but in the series, I don't know, because Satu has not been confirmed out, so that's going to be a delay anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna come. It's gonna be last minute if it does happen.
Yeah.
All right, let's build an underdog lineup. Let's see here. Make sure you get down on all the work. Underdog Fantasy promo code. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with promo code NBA SGPN. All right, how we want to play this one, Scott? This very well could be the last underdog lineup of the year.
Yeah, this might be the last episode of the year. Separate point.
Very true.
Well, I do want to ask you, if we are picking AT, do we want to just go for the AT game? I'm fine with it if you want to.
That's not where I thought we were going with this to start off the play. I will admit that.
Just throwing it out there.
No. I mean, it's a good play.
What was it, 34.5?
35.5.
35.5. She had 35 last game. If you want to take the points out, which we can, she did have 21 RA last game, and that line's at 18.5. Which I'm fine with, if you want to take the points out.
No, I'm fine playing everything. Satsu's not here. She's got more space to be able to work.
I just think volume alone, AT's going to have to start shooting more.
Yeah. So, all right, AT PRA. And then Chelsea Gray assists.
Well, that didn't get their last game, so I'm asking if you want to go to it or you want to go with something else.
Yes. This is when you get back. You get back in. She had 10 the first 2. Yeah. No, absolutely.
You can take that. And then, did you want anything with Asia? I know that you had a decent interest in Asia rebounds.
We could take points. We could take rebounds. We could take points and rebounds. I'm fine with all 3.
Rebounds are at 11.5. She had 14 in each of the last 2 games. I'm fine with the rebounds, honestly. Slim chance they start doubling her. Maybe she doesn't score as much as normal.
No way. I don't believe him. I don't believe Nate Tibbs. I actually don't believe Nate Tibbs will go that far.
Okay. So then do you want I'll let you pick. You have the PR or you got the rebounds?
Yeah, throw the points in there too. So
all right, there we go.
Asia Wilson higher, 37.5 points and rebounds. Alyssa Thomas higher, 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And Chelsea Gray higher, 6.5 assists. $100 gets you $609 over there at Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you use that promo code NBA SGPN. Russell brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is cooking over there in the NFL props. You can lock in on college football, WNBA, last chance. Go check it out. And you can get weekly cash prizes over there at Rhythm for just tracking your bets. Track 5 bets of the same type from any model, and you could win $1,000. So make sure you head over there. Promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app and get 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. All right.
You want to go first?
Dog. Yeah. Here are your fades. Get the fade machine ready. For my lock. Oh, yeah. This is going to be the kiss of death. Aces -2. You just gotta buy into when you're in a stinker. I trust that the crowd will listen and know what to do.
Okay.
For my dog, I am going all in on Chelsea Gray winning the assist battle. You took it last time, Scott. I hope I didn't steal it from you this time, but I think because she didn't get it last time, you might not be playing it this time, so I'm going to play it this time. Give me Chelsea Gray, 8+ assists, plus 186.
All right. For my lock, give me the over in the game. I see Novig has 163.5 at -109. I will take that. We've seen a bunch of points in the series. I know Satu potentially missing the game is going to hurt, but the fact is the Mercury can't guard this team. We've allowed at least 89 points in all 3 games of this series. Each of the first 3 games have gone to at least 169. I think this number's too low. Give me the over 163.5 as my lock for the show. For the dog, it's going to have to be a player prop. I think the Mercury maybe can have a nobody believes in us game, but I'm not really willing to bet on that. So instead, I will go with a prop. You know what? I think I'll back her just based on the fact that she's going to be adding some minutes, and the fact is the rebounds have been good for her recently. I'm going to take Dewana Bonner in maybe her last game ever. We'll see what happens, but I'll go with Bonner over 7.5 rebounds at plus 182.
All right. There we go, everybody. He's at Reichel already. I'm at ___. Make sure you give us a follow. Appreciate all the love this season. If this is the last time, I hope it was as good as the first time. And Scott, anything else for people before we get up out of here?
Yes, NBA shows. I know, of course, it's on the same channel as the NBA Gambling Podcast. Going to try to start next week. NBA season starts in about 12 days. We have some win total stuff, some awards, all that fun stuff. We'll start that next week.
All right. With that, that is it. Nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just going to do like this. Scott, Asia shot that game winner over the married couple.
Yeah.